I decided to start a series where I 100% your childhood games, and technically mine too, that you may or may not have seen the endings of. I'm Fanta, and today we're playing Penguin Diner. This game doesn't have any achievements, so we'll only be finishing the story and getting all the upgrades. We start with the story segment telling us how Penny the Penguin lost her way in the icy mountains and needed to earn enough money to go home, which led her to work at a local diner. We begin at Hill Top Café for our first day. The premise is simple. You have 5 tables, and customers will occasionally arrive in groups of 1 or 2. You have to seat them, take their orders, and bring them food. The longer they wait, the less happy they become, and the fewer tips they leave. In-game hours run from 9 AM to 9 PM. At the start of each day, you're given a target amount you must earn from tips. We start easy with $105, and let me just say, making a living as a waiter in the Penguin universe must be brutal. What do you mean I don't have a fixed salary? I only get paid in tips, and I have to give a cut to the diner? We don't keep everything we earn. We also have to pay for upgrades to make our job easier. These penguins are quite irritable and impatient. The first upgrade we get is the TV, to increase customer patience and my own sanity. The difficulty curve isn't too steep. Each day, we have to make more money than the last, and more customers show up. That means we have to move fast, seat everyone quickly, and free up tables for the next in line. I always thought of this as an easier version of Diner Dash. Whenever that game got too difficult for 7-year-old me, I'd quit and boot up Penguin Diner instead. What I like about this game also is that you can chain commands for Penny, which is both satisfying and useful. I also usually seat the first customers at the lower tables, so Penny is closer to the counter when fetching food. The second upgrade is cushions for the chairs, so customers give better tips. Also, can we talk about how Penny is bluish instead of grayish, like the rest? Is she a different species? Does this count as a race in the Penguin universe? Can Penny face racism because of her color? Why are the other penguins only wearing t-shirts and no pants? Why is Penny only wearing an apron? Does the concept of nudity exist in the penguin world? Or are clothes purely a fashion statement? Anyways, we also buy new skates with our earnings to gain more movement speed while serving. We spend around 7 days at Hill Top Café before moving to our next destination, Rink Café, which makes sense since Penny is a skating waiter. We keep all our upgrades from the previous cafe, such as the TV and the chairs, which makes me wonder, did Penny just dislodge all the furniture and carry it with her to the next location? Power move, honestly. Don't let them take advantage of you, queen. Day 8 begins without a hitch, and we notice the penguins are now wearing shorts instead of t-shirts. This confirms my theory about penguin fashion. I'm saying the word penguin a lot in this video. Makes me remember something. Our new customers are decidedly less patient than the previous cafes, though I think it's more about visit frequency than their actual patience meter. Editing Fanta here, it's definitely also their patience meter. The command stacking mechanic really shines when the diner gets busy. We can do things like seat customers while Penny is already moving and carrying food to others. We upgrade our TV again to help with patience, and we notice the footage has changed. It's no longer a single fishing penguin. It's our own Penny doing what I assume are jumping jacks with some other penguins. This leads me to wonder though, is Penny a celebrity in the penguin world? Is that why the diner keeps getting busier? Or does she have to physically record everything shown in the cafe? Which is surely a workplace violation. Also, Why is TV Penny a different color than our real Penny? Is this right? The Rink Café has the exact same menu as the first one. Makes me wonder if it's a chain. Maybe that's how Penny can just walk into a second job after only working for a week in the old cafe. Also, does anyone else work in these cafes? Why is it only Penny? Did the first diner close down after she left? Important questions. Can we also admire how fast Penny moves between tables? If I were skating that fast in a crowded restaurant, I'd crash into at least 10 customers per day. We start getting an overflow of customers now. All tables are full, and there's already a line waiting. We upgrade the TV to Max, and now it's broadcasting a news channel showing an alien spaceship. What is happening in this universe? Could Penny be an alien pretending to be a penguin? Would that explain her different color? The next few days go smoothly. Miraculously, no penguins storm out despite their impatience. We hit our targets every day, even as the required amount climbs higher. Day after successful day, we've bought every upgrade in the shop by the time we finish Iceberg Café on day 18. Now, we're ready for Iceberg Café, our last stop before home. Apparently, there's a ship sailing to Penny's home, and we need to earn enough for the ticket. Our third cafe's customers have forgone shorts and t-shirts entirely and opted for scarves instead. Truly sensational fashion evolution. You can see ships moving in the background, motivating Penny to keep serving these impatient, unreasonable customers. The game is definitely demanding more speed and precision now. Not necessarily harder, just more stressful. After advancing a few days in this cafe, new customers start arriving before the first customer has even ordered. They wait in line until a table clears, which leads to some unreasonably angry penguins who are already red-faced before they even sit down. We also almost never get fully satisfied customers anymore. They lose happiness in the millisecond it takes Penny to fetch their food. I don't think it's even possible to have an all-happy day like we could at the beginning. And then, it happens. On this day, we get our first angry customer who leaves before the table clears. Luckily, it doesn't happen again, but I really wanted this to be a no customer leaving run. This also makes me wonder, why did no one think to expand the tables? Maybe 5 tables and 10 chairs isn't sustainable for such a clearly popular cafe. And on day 33, the moment 7-year-old me never reached. The unthinkable finally happens. Penny earns enough to buy her ticket home and enjoy a nice cold drink. Probably a fish smoothie, I don't know, or something. While reminiscing about the harsh service she endured for the past month. And that's it. That's the game. Honestly, kind of profound. Anyway, that's Penguin Diner 100% completed. Zero penguin racism resolved. Alien conspiracy unsolved. But hey, Penny's going home. Alright, subscribe if you want to see more. Bye!